what nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shimatsu no Valkyrie, aka Record of Ragnarok chapters 106 and 107. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm and copyright system, which is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast and copyrighted beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppy kitty, somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which today we're going to be covering Witch Watch and Gachi Yakuta. We also cover Togenanki, as well as the second seasons of My Dress Up Darling, which we covered yesterday, a couple of Cuckoos, and Dan to Dan, and there's even more on the way, including Record of Ragnarok, which, oh my god, it looks bad. It really looks bad, fam. And if you want me to cover it, I will, but god, I'm going to need $10 members to cover that shit. I really am going to need those. For real. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my god, last chapter of Record of Ragnarok was freaking sickening, because we saw what I think was the impossible happened, which is Loki seemingly get defeated. And, well, let's get into this chapter, see what the aftermath is going to be for this. And this chapter is titled Pure Love. After giving it his everything, the White Death collapses in the snow. Is this going to be a double KO? Oh my god, that totally rhymed. But yeah, winner is Simo, yeah. White Death, you bastard! He actually defeated a god! Simuna! Incredible, Simo. That's humanity's strongest sniper for you, all right. Simuna? Woof. Hey, it's fine. So just oh, the doggo. Thank you. This Lord Loki, you. No way. That's the end. Like, it ever be over like that? That one was obviously another copy, right? No, that wasn't a copy. I mean, that liar, he's so cunning. All he knows is pranks. You're saying he actually died like that? Wait, that's it. That's it. He's just hiding somewhere, laughing at me, losing my mind. Oh, that's just so him. Hey, come on out already. Loki, cut it out. Get out here. What's the matter? Where'd he go, Hermes? Dear brother, he was never my friend, but if you're gone, I'll be lonely, you dumbass. Aww. Aphrodite spotted. I never thought he'd get me heated up like this. Beautiful. What is that, Paulo? Paulo is banished the fuck up. I can't believe it. He really beat Lord Loki. Wow. The greatest. That interweaving of humanity and God, the highest form of art. It was a truly praiseworthy battle. When Lord Loki got shot, even through his shield, I really thought the match was over then. And then it kept shifting again and again. How did Simo manage to stay so calm and shoot the real one? I dare say it was due to the pain of the heart. Sorry, I gotta read this again. When Lord Loki got shot even through his shield, I really thought the match was over then. And then it kept shifting again and again. How did Simo Hi manage to stay so calm and shoot the real one? There we go. I dare say it was due to the pain of the heart. Pain of the heart? Throughout that entire battle, Sir Hi-Ha's emotions almost never wavered. Just twice. There were 2 times he became unsettled. The first was when he shot the Heracles that Sir Loki was hiding within, and the second was at the end when he finally shot down Sir Loki. It seemed that somehow when he takes a life, he feels the terrible pain of the heart. In other words, whenever he shot a copy, there was no such pain. Therefore, he was able to tell if what he shot was the real one or not. Okay, but what about that bird at the end? He aimed at the bird at the same time Lord Loki switched places with it. Okay. Yeah. How could he have noticed? I believe it's because of his deep love for the forests of Finland. Unless he could sense something was wrong. I understand that because that's his home turf. He was raised in the forest. He not just obviously hunted and all that shit, like animals and stuff like that, but he fought war in the forest. He fought humans in the forest. Like, he is one with the forest. That's the best way to describe it. So he knows the forest like the back of his hand. Like, when I say one with the forest, I'm talking like mind, body, and soul. So to me that makes sense. I believe it's because of his deep love for the forest of Finland, unless he could sense something was wrong. When he took note of the bird's movements, he emanated a deep color of doubt. I dare say that's when he realized it was another of Loki's copies. And I'm not just saying in terms of the forest, like the land and all that shit. I'm talking about like all the creatures of it too. Like, he knows it. He knows how the creatures of the forest, like deer and shit like that, and birds and stuff like that, he knows their patterns. In terms of movement, sounds, all that shit. That's the best way to describe it. Wow, Simo Hi, he's incredible. Quite a man, truly befitting of the title, the greatest sniper in human history. Well, here's the thing though. If he's the greatest sniper in human history, he would be able to snipe in any environment. Not just the forest. He would be able to do it in, he'd be able to do it anywhere, like in the desert, or at least in my opinion, when I think greatest sniper in history, he's got to be able to go into any single environment he's put in, any single scenario he's put in. He'll be able to do it. He'll be able to adapt like that and be able to shoot, which I think he could do. Hey Jack, at the end, what color was Lord Loki? I'm curious about that too. Lord Loki, way back when he and Big Sis Hill were friends, all of his sisters, it's not like we didn't know. At the end, what was he feeling? Sir Loki, at the end, he was truly, truly beautiful. Oh, sorry, let me read this again. Sir Loki, at the end, he was truly, truly beautiful. Really? Quite. It was the color of the purest, most unadulterated, insane love. That makes so much sense. And there's Thor. I see. You too. Aww. Are you sad? Yeah. Man, what to even say? What an incredible fight, you know? That's my boy, Broda. Lokster, that tenacity he showed. I've got a hunch that wasn't just because he wanted to win a match for Ragnarok, huh? Yeah. Please excuse me. Man, you're so obvious. It hurts to watch. Like zero poker face. Lokster and Bruni, you two, you're real similar, huh? I love Broda. Man, all of you, your puberty is just going haywire. I love freaking Broda so much. Lord Loki, what you did to me in Sieg, I understand now. For the sake of the one you love, you became a clown. Your happiness and especially your pain. You never hesitated for a second. It's just like Lord Broda said. I say Broda and I'm sticking with it. Deal with it. Broda says you and I were the same. which is why until it's all over, I won't apologize. Oh, she's crying. Oh, she feels... Dude, let's be real. She feels bad. Hild feels awful. She feels horrible. But she had to do what she had to do. It seems like it's over. Wow, even Lord Loki. But with this, humanity has 6 wins. Just one more win, and humanity is saved. Look at that. He set you up and got you stuck in here. But now that Loki went and got Nefeld, how you feeling? Must be over the moon, huh? Back then, I despised him, but I wouldn't wish Nefeld on even my worst enemy. My bad. Besides, now, I'm more worried about Hildy, who made the decision to do that to Lord Loki. To be honest, even I don't know just what he'll do now. Ooh, big sis. Lord Loki and Hildy, they used to be friends, right? Lord Siegfried. Beyond that, are things going to be okay with them now? What do you mean? Think about it. With this, the gods are well and truly on the brink. One false move and it's all over, you know. In other words, dear Odin's big plan, it's one step away from being a total failure. Ooh. Speaking of, what is your goal? Lord Odin. It's to save humanity. Did you truly think I would not notice, Brunhild? I asked you, what is your true goal behind instigating this conflict? Obviously, it's to kill you! A point-blank declaration of war! Let's go! But dude, that line with Rhoda was fucking epic. Alright, so here we go. So 107 is titled The End of the World. The remaining warriors are... Oh, who are we going to see fight? Finally, humanity has 6 wins, just one more. And next is him, Odin. Who are we going to see fight Odin? Who? Please give me Nostradamus. I need to see it. I know people want Gitoki, okay? I do. But no, I need Nostradamus versus Odin. I need that shit in my life. Kill me. You, a Valkyrie? Is this for something as trivial as love? Well, duh it is! You truly have gone mad. Unfortunately, he belongs to me. Secret's fate is to die to become the vessel for the revival of the primordial gods. You're unsurprised as I thought you already knew. I may not know who you heard that from, but know this. My desire can no longer be stopped by anyone. But why? Siegfried, all of humanity? You'll sacrifice them for the primordial gods? Just what is your desire? What are you trying to achieve with their power? Do you want to control the entirety of Valhalla? No, I will destroy it. Helheim, Midgard, and Valhalla as well. I'll destroy them all, and then I shall bring about the end of everything. Dude! The timing! We're seeing this shit with the elusive samurai with Takuji. It's so interesting, isn't it? Elusive samurai readers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because we have this god inside of Takuji that is kind of doing something similar. But Takuji, though, is a vessel. It is going from vessel to vessel. We kind of got something similar. That's why I'm like, I feel like we kind of got something similar in a way. I wonder if it is dude, again, I could be wrong. But I think it is like a primordial god inside of Takuji. Again, I can't... This is if I'm recalling correctly. I can't remember. But anyways. Let me read this again here. I will destroy it. Helheim, Midgard, and Valhalla as well. I'll destroy them all. And then I shall bring about the end of everything. That's all. The end of everything? Dude, this art is fabulous. I shall fight next. Loki was not meant to lose. For me to have to fight myself is quite a bother. Your madness and my desire, just which will prevail? I look forward to finding out. Me too. Because I've been waiting for this for as long as I can remember. So we're heading towards endgame. We are. It's finally here. I'm leaving it all to you. I decided it'd be you since the beginning. To defeat the supreme god of the Norse pantheon, it can only be you. No! Sakata Gintoki! No! Why not Nostradamus? Why? Why not Nostradamus? That's not fair! There better be a good reason for this. Seriously, there better be a good reason for Gintoki to be doing this and not Nostradamus. Because the lore is right there with Nostradamus. But at the same time, I could kind of understand why Nostradamus is not there. Because Nostradamus is needed to get a Siegfried out of Tartarus. So I can understand. But God, I wanted to see Nostradamus versus Odin really badly. I really wanted to see that fight. God, that sucks. That really freaking sucks. I really would have loved to see that. I would have. And then I would have wanted to see Dude, I swear to God. I really wanted to see like Broda and Gintoki and Beelzebub go break out Siegfried. I really would have loved to see that shit. I wanted to see the Bro Squad go. But I understand. As much as I really am pissed about it, and I would have loved to see Nostradamus fight against Odin, that would have been sick. But I understand. The more I'm thinking about it, I understand. So here we go. So now we got Gintoki coming up in here. The timing is everything, too, because of the Gintama movie getting announced. It's been decided. Dindin's fighting for the gods in round 12. Let's see. It's been decided Dindin's fighting for the gods in round 12. I see. Speaking of which, I was just... Dude, the Broda Chops. Oh my God. I was just at the store and I bought up all the I'm calling it Broda Chops. You have to deal with it. All the Broda Chops. Shimmy and his pals were there too. Don't you preach about abandoning earthly desire and attachment? They were all riled up, so I hit him with attaching yourself to abandoning attachment is an attachment, you know. And then they were too dumbstruck to even respond. Dude, Broda's the best character in this manga, I swear. Man, I wish you could have seen their faces. Broda, thanks, but you ain't the kind of guy to break the tension like that. I ain't got no worries. Dude, I fucking love this man. Oh, yeah? Alright then, make sure you come back after, because we still don't have a winner for our 100th bout. Yeah, I know, but how about next is Hapasumo? Got it, right after you get back. Good. Only be got a sec. Just got some annoying shit to take care of. Oh my God, like Broda, like you were just so amazing. I feel like I gotta read that page again, cause like, I'm not gonna lie, like this is something you would probably see in Gintama as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh my God, I love you so much, Broda. I was just at the store and I bought up all the Broda Chops. I don't care, I'm saying Broda Chops, deal with it. Shimmy and his pals were there too. Don't you preach about abandoning earthly desire and attachment? They were all riled up, so I hit him with attaching yourself to attaching abandoning attachment is attachment, you know? And they were all too dumbstruck to even respond. Man, what you gonna see their faces? Like, this is some Gintama shit. Like, I can totally see Srirachi, like, writing something like this. And then, of course, we got Gintoki here. Like, this feels so right. This does. Broda, thanks, but you ain't the kind of guy to break the tension like that. I ain't got no worries. And yeah, this feels so right. This feels so right. I swear, this just feels so fucking right, man. It does. Like, this whole portion feels so right because this feels like this portion, like, because I covered Gintama, okay? I covered Gintama on my channel for a really long time. And this feels like the, like, some of the dialogue Srirachi did, like, before Gintoki went into the final fight. or what? At least maybe even in the epilogue, or hell, even I'd say every time like Gintoki went into like a serious fight, like we'd have like jokes like this. That's what this kind of feels like. I really have to wonder if that's what this manga's kind of going for. In a way, I have to wonder. Or if this is a happy accident. Let me know in the comments. All right, then make sure you come back after, because we still don't have a winner for our 100th bout. Yeah, I know how. Wait, yeah, I know. How about next is Sumo? Got it. Right after you get back. Good. I'll only be gone. Got a sec. Just got some annoying shit to take care of. Dude, this is like seriously. This is some shit we would see in Gintama. Dinden's strong, you know. Yeah, I bet, but I ain't worried. Odin, I'm gonna kill him. Cause me and him each have the same desire. Battle axe in hand, he's off to exterminate a god. Dude, this is some Gintama shit. You cannot deny that this is shit straight from Gintama. Like, I'm not mad about it either. I am not mad. Usually this is something I might be mad about if this was like if this would be like something else. I would say it depends on the series, okay? But like, to me, this feels so appropriate. This feels appropriate. This feels correct that we have like this Gintama-esque moment. It does. Especially this line where Gintoki says this, Odin, I'm gonna kill him because me and him each have the same desire. Like, this feels so right. It feels like something that Gintoki would say in Gintama. It does. Now, again, the question is, would this be, is this a happy accident? Or in terms of like this being like inspired by Gintama? Because I know Sorachi kind of like got a little bit of inspiration from history and shit like that too. But like, do you guys think this is a happy accident, or do you think that that this really is like inspired by Gintama in a way? Either way, I do not mind. Going into this fight, I want to see some Gintama shenanigans. I do. I want to see. Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold on a second. I just realized something. I feel like in a way that Odin is kind of like Record of Ragnarok's version of Utsuro. I do. Not a straight up version. Not a straight up copy. I have to make the comparison. I do. I got to, especially since we're dealing with especially since Gintoki is very much giving like Gintama Gintoki, especially in terms of personality. That is very much Gintama Gintoki with the personality. Because remember, Utsuro in Gintama had multiple personalities, and he was this vessel for Altana, for all this Altana. And remember what we found out with Odin, that Odin was, before the primordial god Odin came and took over his body, he was just a minor god that just so happened to be compatible with a compatible vessel for Odin. So like, it's similar in a way. That's why I'm like, I feel like it's kind of similar. Just a little bit similar in that respect, where they're both vessels. That's what I mean. So that's why I'm like, this is going to be very interesting to see what we're going to get. I wonder, again, this is where Utsuro comes into this. I wonder if we're going to see Gintoki strip Odin, like the primordial god Odin, away from the vessel that is the minor god, and we're gonna see him, aka, like separate him. I really hope that's gonna be the case. That'll be very interesting. Because that's the only, because if you want to defeat Odin for good, I feel like that's the only way you can do it, right? Or no? The only other way I could think of for Odin, or no, here's where I gotta kind of compare it to Takuji for a second here, because with Takuji, what's going on is you have to have it to where the god is rejecting Takuji right now, and in order to defeat Takuji, in order to even be able to come close to killing him, you have to have the god rejecting his body, rejecting his vessel, but not leave the vessel, so you can kill them both. That's got to be kind of, reason why I'm bringing that up is I feel like that's kind of going to be the situation here, where you're going to have Odin, the primordial god Odin, like somewhat split from his vessel, not leave the vessel, but like somewhat split from it, and then kill them both. That's what I think is going to be the key. I think that's going to be the key to stopping Odin, because you have to kill the actual god, and you got to kill the vessel. Will it work? I don't know. Is that the way it's going to go down? I honestly don't know. Because we saw in the case of Gintama, we saw Utsuro be reborn. I don't know if we're going to get this with the minor. I don't know if we're going to get this with the minor god. The minor god's going to die no matter what. With with Odin, you got to make sure that Odin dies with the minor god vessel. You have to, and that's like the only way I think you can have him die. You got to make sure that he is you got to make sure that he dies with the vessel. I don't know how it's going to work. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Record of Ragnarok content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.